I was younger, oh how I'd rage. Any substance or distance just to get away. And I saw that it would kill me, so I changed, but I still feel that way. Now I'm living quiet, keep to myself.
Alright, I'm gonna start this video off by letting you guys know that I hate doing this, but I know that deep down inside I want to show you guys what I do. I want to show you guys my routine in the morning time. I just got done eating breakfast. It was egg whites, oats, blueberries, peanut butter, honey, all in a bowl, a little dash of salt, and then I put in my pump, my Bangalore, and now it's time to go work out. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and it's fucking cold outside, but here we go. Just finished up workout. Warehouse is only like 10 minutes down the road from the gym. So I'm gonna go in here, pack some orders, but I wanted to show you guys the whole process of what it looks like to have a small business. Open this door. See, this is the shit that pisses me off right here. These orders got packed yesterday and USPS did not come to pick them up. That's bullshit. It's bullshit because I work my ass off to get those packed and then they don't fucking come, you know? But lesson number one for a small business, there is so much shit that is out of your control that sometimes you just gotta let that shit go and keep moving forward. What is in my control though is that I got to pack all the orders. I had the opportunity to pack all the orders, get everything done, and so it's my responsibility to do that. And those are the little things that you have to fucking, you have to capitalize on. Because if you don't, somebody will, like me, and you'll get fucking beat. So, all right, so I'm gonna show you guys what our process is for printing out labels, because even that was a big question for me in the beginning when I started the business. It's like, how do you even fucking print labels off? How do you ship labels? I even went to USPS and tried asking them, like, hey, I've just started my own business. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do you print off labels? And without saying it, they pretty much told me to fuck off, and they didn't help me whatsoever at all. So back to figuring it out on my own. So we use ShipStation. We use Shopify for the website. So when you go and you purchase from the Alpha Country, whether it's supplements, apparel, programs, well, programs are a service or a PDF, but supplements and apparel, you buy one of those. It's something that we have to physically ship out to you. Shopify will take that order, it'll take the payment, and then it will send it to ShipStation. And that's where we will get the order that we can turn into a shipping label. So I'm gonna update the store so that way they all populate into ShipStation. So right now it's grabbing all the orders that came in the past 24 hours and going to transfer them over to ShipStation, so that way I can choose what box or bag it needs to go into. All right, so I will look at the items that are in the order and say if it's just clothes, say it's 2 pieces of, or 2 t-shirts. I will just come on here and I will find out what service that they requested. For this one, they requested USPS Ground Advantage. So I'll go down here, find USPS Ground Advantage, and then I'll look at what is in here. They got a shaker cup, they got the essential stack, which is joint to multi, and then they got a triple stack, which is pre-workout, intra-workout, and protein. So I know that this is a pretty big box, so I'm going to need to find that box that I need to put this in, right? And then just make sure, double check, all right, yep, Ground Advantage, got my box that I needed, and then I can just go ahead and hit create and print label. And boom, it will print my label. All right, and then I'll go through and do all of these orders that came in, but just to show you guys how the process works, I want to do just this one. So the order went from Shopify to ShipStation. I clicked on that order in ShipStation, and then I printed that using the label printer, and I chose everything that, you know, the box that it needs to go to. It printed it out, and so now I got to do the legwork and go find these items in the order and pack the box. All right, so they got a shaker cup. They got essential stack, which is the joint and the multivitamin. They got a triple stack, which is America's Popsicle pre-workout. America's Popsicle Stay Ready Endurance intra-workout. And chocolate milk protein. Okay. So we're gonna go with a protein box. These big boys. And every fucking detail counts. All right, we care so much about making sure that everything is perfect. You know, we don't have custom boxes for here because we save the money where we can, and if we can use a box like this is what comes gets delivered to us from our manufacturers for all the protein. So when we get these pallets full of protein, just like you see right here, we use these boxes instead of, you know, buying new ones, because we're gonna empty this box, and so we capitalize and we just use those same boxes. It's a nice box. If it were a shitty box, we would just get our own, but it's a nice, sturdy, perfect box. So even little things like custom tape. We have custom boxes for boxes that we don't have. Just those little things when you're starting your own business and starting something like from fucking nothing. Literally, when I started this business, there was absolutely nothing. There was no supplements, there was no clothes, there was no programs, there was no warehouse, there was no anything. And that was just 3 years ago. So those little details count. I mean, we care about how badass the fucking label is. If you have been with us for a while, we've changed the label so many times to improve it, whether it's a soft touch, embossed lettering, just all those little things truly matter, because what do I care about giving the best experience possible. And if I can't be with you in person to give you the best experience, then I want to do everything that I can, make these little, details really count in everything that we do in your order. So that way when you get it and you start pulling this shit out, you're like, damn, fuck yeah, this is badass. Like, these labels are fucking badass. And then it starts from that point. Then you crack this thing open, you taste it, and you're like, holy shit, this stuff is really fucking good. You go get a workout, you're like, oh fuck, this stuff is legit. And those are the types of reviews that you will go see on our website when you go visit it. So, but it all starts with this right here, giving a fuck about the little details. And then what we really like doing is putting in these 1-serving sample packs, so that way you guys can try shit before purchasing a full tub. So we just put a triple stack sample pack in there, which is a pre-workout watermelon, guava, lime, pineapple, orange, kiwi, stay ready, endurance, intra-workout, and then a whey protein chocolate milk. All right, and then we've got our cart over here. We would simply put right on the cart, and once I get through all the orders, I'll bring it up to the staging area where I showed you guys where they didn't pick up the fucking orders earlier or yesterday, and that's where I'll put all my orders, and they are supposed to every single day. USPS, UPS is supposed to come pick up the orders. Sometimes they don't. Pisses me off, but it is what it is. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do what I can control, and that is to get the orders right there waiting for them to get picked up. But yep, that's the order process. All right, pulling up to the trail now. I love running on trails. I'm not really too much of a road person. I just like being out in the woods and like being in nature and not having to worry about or not really worry, but like deal with cars and all the other bullshit, dogs. Like, you deal with like deer, beautiful scenes or beautiful views, and loneliness. That's what I really like about it. So, all right, let's get on the trail. There's one thing, it doesn't matter who you are, you will always start at this position right here. Let me show you. 0. Everybody starts there, no matter who you are. I just finished up my run and I was thinking about something. How bad do you want it? This is something that is very, very easy to answer when you're not in the middle of the shit. Whether it's something going on with your life, you're in a physical battle. You know, for example, I did a 50 miler in January and it was out in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was 28 degrees. And at around mile 20, both my legs started cramping up. And the question definitely changes, or not the question, the answer definitely changes a little bit to I'm 100% all in. You know, yes, I want this. I'm willing to do whatever for it. I want to win bad. No doubt in my mind. And the question changes in the sense of how much are you willing to go through and how much are you willing to endure, whether it be pain, a sickness, whatever, during this test. What are you willing to do and how far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to put up with when it comes to achieving that goal? For me, that 50 miles, I was willing to die out there before I quit. And what happened? I went the next 30 miles and I fucking finished it. I got my 50 mile medal. And all it was a simple mindset of I am not willing to fucking quit and I'm willing to go through whatever the fuck it takes. It does not matter how much this shit hurts. It doesn't matter how slow it takes me. I am going to get to this 50 miles and I'm going to fucking finish this. I took this mindset and the same approach when I was going through Ranger School. Every day was, how bad do you want this? Every day it was, what are you willing to do? How far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to put up with in order to get your Ranger tab? Final example. I have 100 of these. Final example. These are very big ones, big milestones in my life. How much pain are you willing to put your body through, your mind through, in order to get selected at Special Forces Assessment Selection? How bad do you really want to earn that Green Beret? These are these things that I was asking myself. And how are you going to feel if you quit? How are you going to feel if you fail? Those things are what haunted me during those times. And the last thing that I was ever going to do, and it stays with me, I will never quit. It doesn't matter what it is. If I sign up to do something and I am there, the last thing that I'm going to ever fucking do is quit. I may bitch, I may say I want to quit, I may say all this shit, but the last thing that I'm actually going to do is fucking quit. And all it comes down to is, how bad do I want it? How much do I really want this accomplishment? How bad do I want to achieve what I say that I want to achieve? And that's a question that only you can answer. And like I said in the beginning, it's very easy to answer this question when you're not going through the shit. But when you're in the middle of it, and you don't see any light at the end, and you're just down as fuck, you're at your lowest of lows, you're hurting, you're tired, you're hungry, you're mentally exhausted. Is your answer still, I fucking want this so damn bad, I'm willing to go through whatever it fucking takes? And then do you answer that calling? And do you finish what you started? It's up to you, and it always will be. You have to ask yourself those questions. I cannot do anything for you if you're not willing to answer those questions yourself and take action and execute on it. All right, this is gonna be the last part of the video. So I'm making lunch right now. I've got rice, ground beef, a little bit of leftover chicken, and I just put it in one bowl and I just go with it, you know. I'm not measuring anything out right now because I am burning so many calories that I already know that I'm not eating enough, so I'm just eating as much as I possibly can. Not bullshit, but rice, you know, chicken, ground beef, lean ground beef, ground turkey, things like that, and then putting a little special sauce. So, but I am going to show you guys what my typical routine is. Once I get back from the warehouse, I did my workout, I did my run, things like that. Now it's really time to hone in on my recovery, and that is going to be my vitamins, my daily supplements, things like that. All right, so I have my capsules that I take. I'm gonna go through what all of these are. All right, the first one is a new product that we just launched with Alpha Country Training Nutrition, and it is Brain Gains. All right, second supplement is joint support. Third is turkesterone, stuff's money. And fourth is my multivitamin. All right, I take these every single day, no matter what. There is literally no day that you can take off and think that you're gonna benefit from anything. It's kind of like life. And then I'm going to mix up and swallow these with my reds and greens. All right, these things I do, man, on the daily, all right? I do not miss a single day. I care too much about my digestive system. I care too much about staying mentally sharp, keeping my joints ready, making sure I get all my vitamins in, and turkesterone is a big one that helps with protein synthesis. So I don't want to be trying to ingest 220 grams of protein every day and then pissing out a lot of it. So turkesterone helps me out, keeps the protein inside of me for my body. That's why I love it. And honestly, I got to coach my son's football team this afternoon, and so I'm gonna start getting ready for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.